Welcome to this presentation of PROACT On Demand 2.0. In this short video, we will focus on the RCA templates for healthcare. My name is John Bartlow with Reliability Center. Let's go ahead and get started and see how the templates work. I'll just open up an RCA that I've created in my PROACT On Demand account. In this particular example, we're dealing with a medication error. So we just want to begin to work with our team and ask ourselves, how could we have a medication error? So I'll put on a couple of possibilities. It could be a prescribing error. I'll add another block to the tree that could be a chart review error. For example, we did not catch a patient drug allergy. Add that to the tree. Now, if I want to go over to the template library by clicking here, we have these categories, so I can expand the serious harm one. And let's just roll down the list here. And there's approximately 200 of these templates available, and it appears that we do have several dealing with medication. So let's just open up one of these with a medication dispensing error. And we have this medication dispensing error, and it's showing us, and I'll just close this to get a little bit better of a view. Wrong medication dose, wrong medication is dispensed, wrong medication version. And I can expand to drill down further under each of these to see if any of these relate to my case. If I find that something is relevant to my case, I can simply grab it and drag it over onto my tree, and I've now copied that portion of the template and brought it over to my tree. I'd like to continue calling on the templates to see other possibilities for a medication error. Rather than going to the library itself and browsing through the individual templates, there's actually an easier way to do that, and it's called previous suggestions. So what I'm going to do is select the medication error block, and here I have this previous suggestions capability. And if I just click go, it's going to search on the key phrase medication error. I'm going to narrow it down and just put in the word medication, just so I can get the broad possibilities that may go with that keyword. And now, as you can see, this has brought up a pick list for me of all kinds of possibilities coming from the RCA template library. And I'm just going to expand the list. And there will be some duplicates in here, as they are being pulled from several different templates that may drill down to some of the same causes. But as you can see, there is quite a bit of possibilities in here that we may want to consider in our particular investigation. So I'm just going to continue to look here, and we may have here's some decent ones. Medication transcribing. I believe I already have prescribing, but monitoring. I guess manufacturing. There could have been an error at the pharmaceutical manufacturing plant. Dispensing, I believe we already brought that over. Administration. So if I'm happy with those, I'll go ahead and add those to my tree. So now I've got all of these possibilities to consider and to work with my team. Let's take a look at another example using a patient fall. So let's see if I will open up this RCA that I have in the system, and this is a patient fall with injury. So let's just use the previous suggestions feature and see what we come up with. I'm going to just search on the word fall. So I'm just going to ask it to search the word fall by keeping that into this previous suggestions field. And it's going to bring up quite a few of them. I'm going to go ahead and expand the list. What are the possibilities that come up after searching the keyword fall? Failure to maintain concentration or safe environment causing a fall. Failure to maintain attention causing fall and spill. Equipment placed in the way. There's actually quite a few of them in here. So let's just add a couple to the tree. Just for example, patient unescorted during time of fall, that may have been a possibility. And we'll say that the equipment slowed response after fall event. So I'll just go ahead and add those two to the tree. It's important to point out that the templates are intended to supplement the knowledge that you have on your teams. So after you've brainstormed with your team and added as many hypotheses as is reasonable for you all, then might be a good time to search the templates for other ideas that you may not have considered. Let's take a look at one more example of how to use the templates, and this will be a surgical example. Go ahead and open this one up. And this is a serious safety event that was caused by a surgical event. So let's just take a look at what comes up by searching on the word surgical. And you can see here that we have a few, maybe not as many with fall or with medication, but we have failure to perform timeout, failure to talk to patient, failure to review x-rays. So there's several that you may want to consider in here. So I'll just go ahead and pick a few and add them to my tree. And it's that easy to either browse the template library directly or to use the previous suggestions feature to search the template library for logic that you may want to consider throughout the course of your investigation. And it's also important to point out that as you complete RCAs in the system and you designate them as complete, you can also create your own templates, and those become searchable using the previous suggestions feature as well. I would like to thank you for your time in watching this video of PROACT On Demand 2.0. If you would like more information on our RCA templates for healthcare, please visit www.reliability.com or contact us directly. Thank you for your time.